Oh, John Paul, what do your GodBumps feel like?
Well, David, they pretty much feel the same every time. It seems like it's a sudden onset of strong emotion for me. Um, Always a very positive experience. Um, it's something I don't think about beforehand. They just kind of come upon me and happen naturally.
hmm So, which of the five senses would you say is picking up the GodBumps?
Well, I have some physical sensation, not so
hmm
much what one might call goosebumps, but um, I feel it mostly in my head. It's as if my hair feels like it's standing on end and more centered in that part of my body.
hmm Okay. Yeah, Joycey calls them She gets tinglies in top of her head.
That's very similar to how I describe it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, how often do you feel these GodBumps?
Um, it would be hard to say. Not real often. Um, Continuously from when I was a child. Uh, it would be hard to give you a particular number, but certainly, once a month, maybe, sometimes more. Uh, haven't really analyzed that part of it that much.
hmm So, how old were you when you were a child? Did you first feel the GodBumps that you can remember?
Um, I've always remembered them,
Mm.
4 or 5, maybe
Mm.
somewhere in that range.
Okay. So, are your GodBumps coming more often now than before?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I couldn't really say one way or another. Uh, they just occur when they will at their will.
Okay. Got it. So, sort of like randomly.
Very random.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, how long do they last?
Uh, Generally, maybe a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't extended like a half hour or anything like that. Um, Usually, it comes out of nowhere, and uh, it's hard to disregard.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say it lasts a couple of minutes, maybe sometimes up to 5, but probably not
Mm-hmm.
longer than that.
Mm. Cool. Yeah. All right. So, are they getting stronger, more intense, or it's staying pretty much the same?
I think they vary in intensity.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
sometimes stronger, but always at a certain whatever minimum level they've begun at.
mm-hmm.
But sometimes certainly stronger than others.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the subject that brings it on, controls the intensity.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, which subjects bring on the most intensity with your God bumps?
I think when I see things that are emotionally or physically beautiful. Um,
Such as, do you have an example?
Well, art, music.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I often get them when I'm viewing somebody who's doing something where they're sacrificing, and it's altruistic. That
Mm-hmm.
they're doing things beyond themselves for
Mm-hmm.
others. Are probably the strongest.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, I got it. Uh, so, did your God bumps ever accompany a major shift in your life, an awareness or?
I can't connect it to that.
Okay. Good.
They they get. They occur when I'm stimulated by things outside myself, external events. So that can be a multitude of different experiences.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, do you Is there a way to bring them on more readily? Do you think?
I'm trying to. I'm trying to look for them rather than waiting for them to show up at the doorstep.
Cool. Yeah. There you
I
go.
haven't been successful yet, but I'm new to trying to make that happen.
Okay. Do you ever use them for GodBumps for guidance, help you make decisions?
Well, I don't intellectually plan that, but they have that impact and effect anyway. So yeah, I do. I realize their guidance, but I don't try to set that up personally.
So sometimes they point you in the right direction.
I think they always point me in the right direction.
Always, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
It always means something that makes me look at something that is a direction I want to be going in.
So besides guidance, do your GodBumps ever, do you ever use them for anything else?
Just as a element to reflect on. That's kind of what they always bring to mind for me is it makes me think about something that is important and that I would like to follow in that direction. So they're always a signal to listen.
Yeah, signal. Yeah, that's a good word. Yeah. So you haven't figured out how to any triggers in order to invoke these GodBumps, right?
I have not. I meditate a lot, and I try to make that part of my meditation, but I can't connect that. I'm having more because of that. So we just keep trying.
Yeah. Okay. So did you notice that GodBumps are catching between one person and another?
I have not.
Okay.
But that may be a statement about the people I'm hanging around with as well. So hard to say.
Yeah. The biggest thing I've noticed is like in concerts, and a singer will hit a certain note.
Oh yeah, like that. Sure.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, and the crowd just yeah. Go ahead.
Well, just with like one other individual in the room, no, I haven't noticed that. But I noticed like a group connection and consciousness, and everybody kind of gets that feeling. Absolutely. Yeah.
In a small group, I've noticed, a couple of 3 people will get them at the same time too. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I agree with you.
Okay, so I guess that's about it. Do you have any questions about GodBumps?
No, but I would say that I would like to say this one thing about them to you.
Please.
And what I always connect with it is that the underlying element or knowledge that I get from it is they're always connected to the reality of love. When I analyze it, that's what it always comes down to. They are an element to love. So I try not to overthink it because it's just a basic raw experience, and for me that's what it always, in the end, that's what it always means to me.
Yeah. So to reiterate, you said the basic emotion, I think, was, you said it was gratitude or gratefulness?
Well, it's gratitude, and it's always a very positive experience. So it can be, it can be directed, from various areas, but it always it's always a positive message. It never leaves me questioning.
Clarity. Okay, get clarity.
Entering. That's what I think.
That's GodBumps. You're getting them.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, John Paul. Really.
All right, you have a beautiful day there.
Okay, you too. Bye.